What we are seeing now in the crypto sector could change the whole industry as we know it. But not only the crypto industry, the whole financial industry. So it is really important to lock in now and make the right moves now, because this could be your last chance to financial freedom. Donald Trump opened this week with a post on his platform Truth Social, where he posted, "This is the greatest Bitcoin explanation of all time." Donald Trump is posting about crypto again. Exactly. And he's not only posting, he also told the media that the whole financial system is decades out of date and crypto will fix this. And not only will the whole country benefit from it, he on his own will benefit from it, because at the moment nearly 8% of Trump's net worth is in Bitcoin and crypto. So he will not only pump his own pockets, he will pump our portfolios too. So it is really no surprise to me what he's doing at the moment, because when we look back a few months ago, he started the SEC Crypto Task Force with the agenda to make a clear regulatory framework for crypto assets. But not only the framework for the crypto assets, also on the agenda was a strategic crypto reserve for the United States of America. And I don't know if you've been here for the last 6 months, but finally Donald Trump is releasing the report of the task force. And this report could change everything. Why, you might ask? Because the strategic reserve, the stockpile as it is written here, could give the market different directions. Are we going more into altcoins? Are we going deeper into Bitcoin? And as we know from Senator Loomis, the plan for the strategic Bitcoin reserve was originally to buy 200k Bitcoin for 5 years, hold for at least 20 years, and fix the national debt with it. And as we've heard, Donald Trump is fully supporting her initiative. But this was by far not everything. I know it's great and everything, but this is only the beginning. With the Genius Act that Donald Trump signed, he made everything clear from the regulatory side for the use of stable coins. So stable coins are now legal tender in the United States. So Donald Trump delivered on his promise to make America the crypto capital of the world. And also, with this regulatory clarity, banks can now offer custody of crypto or any other crypto products they want. So also Fed Chair Powell stated that banks are now free to provide services to Bitcoin and the whole crypto industry. And also the SEC Chair Paul Atkins stated that the SEC is considering an innovation exception from regulations to promote the tokenization of assets. So basically companies like Ondo are doing this now for securities, what stablecoins are doing for the United States dollar. So for example, on all the global markets, you will be able to trade 24/7 globally stocks, bonds, ETFs, fully decentralized on the blockchain. Everybody can use it. Doesn't matter how old, how much money, where he comes from, everybody can use it. Finally, everybody gets access to the whole financial sector. I mean, can you imagine how big this is? Every bond, every stock traded on the blockchain. And when will it finally launch? Exactly now. Solana was teasing a little bit on X, and the rumors are here that Ondo Global Markets is launching exactly this week. So maybe when you're watching this video, they have already launched. And they will not only launch on Ethereum, they will launch on BNB, on Solana, on BitGet, and also on Say. So this will go completely crazy. And so it is no surprise to me that everybody is accumulating, for example, Bitcoin like crazy at the moment. Doesn't matter if whale or shrimp, new wallet, old wallet, ETF, company, or people like you and me. Everybody is accumulating. And still, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin at the moment. This is good. This is exactly where we want to be. Why, you might ask? Also because of the Genius Act. The Genius Act allows the government to launch trillions in stablecoins on the Ethereum chain, because 90% of all stablecoins are launched on Ethereum. So this is where they will go, and this is where the money will flow. and this is where the revenue is generated. So what does it mean for the whole crypto market? We are completely on track. We are exactly where we want to be. Money is flowing in Bitcoin and in Ethereum. Ethereum is growing. Ethereum is outperforming. So we are on the verge of an altcoin season and we already see some good projects pumping. And still the market is not overheated yet. So it means we still have room to grow. And also retail is finally waking up, yeah? We've seen more search interest than in November, for example. Retail is searching for altcoins, is searching for how to buy Bitcoin. Retail is finally waking up. So as we look at these indicators, you can clearly see none of these 30 official indicators has hit a top yet. So this means we have room to grow, and yet we are still officially not in an altcoin season. We're still in a Bitcoin season, but we are going in the direction of a crazy altcoin season. When we're crossing the dominance here, then alts will finally break out. This is the 4 years trend line. This means we are very close. But what does that mean for us? Is it still a good time to invest now? As I'm always telling you, the best time to invest was yesterday. But the second best time is exactly now. Would I go all in now? Definitely not. I always recommend to make use of the dollar cost average effect, to buy in small tranches. You can look, for example, what would have been if you had invested $50 a week in gold or in Bitcoin. Then your initial invest would have been $19,000. In gold, it would have been 35K, and in Bitcoin, it would have been 142K. I mean, can you imagine? Just by saving up weekly in Bitcoin. It can't get any easier. Earning money has never been easier. There's different ways to DCA. You can also buy every setback, like I'm telling you, use the summer sales. When it's going down for 15% or 20%, then it is interesting for us to buy. But even if you would have bought every top in past cycles, you still would have turned 90K in 470K. I mean, that's completely nuts, isn't it? What are you waiting for? As I'm predicting, we are somewhere here in the optimism phase. But I think we are going towards euphoria in December. And in the last cycles, we would have gone down at the beginning of the year. In my opinion, this cycle is completely different. Why, you might ask? Because Bitcoin is scarce more than ever. What does that mean? There is way less supply than demand. There will ever be only 21 million Bitcoin. And when we look at the OTC desks or the exchanges, the supply is shrinking very fast. Same thing for Ethereum. Some people are even talking about an Ethereum super cycle already, because we can see we are in the early stages of an Ethereum supply crunch. Already nearly 1/3 of all Ethereum are staked at the moment. They're locked away. They won't be sold. So it means there's less and less supply in circulation. And at the same time, the exchanges are at an all-time low. The institutions are buying like crazy. So also we could get a crazy supply shock with Ethereum. So what does that mean for your portfolios? Even if you're new in the game, I would always recommend to build your portfolio beginning at the base. Build a solid fundament. I'm always doing that with stable coins, and I'm generating yield with my stable coins to invest or use the compound interest effect. But regards my coins, my biggest position is always Bitcoin. My second biggest is always Ethereum. These coins are a must-have in every portfolio. And then if the fundament is solid, you can go for some high potential coins with less and less money on the top. And then even if you see some trends, maybe AI or DeFi or memes, you can also go for these guys, but only with small money. And it is okay even if you lose it, because your fundament will outperform your loss. And this is why you should always have a solid fundament. And if you have any questions on how to build your perfect portfolio, just let me know down in the comments. I'm always happy to help. Let me know, guys, what do you think? Where we will see Ethereum and Bitcoin at the end of this cycle? I hope I was able to give you some interesting insights. Make sure to smash the follow button, share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. See you soon, guys.